Is this visible? Am I live? Let me check. Yes, I am. Okay. So I hope someone tunes in. Otherwise, it's just waste of. Why am I not visible over here? Pre-live. Hmm, just wait for it. Yeah, I'm live in both LinkedIn and YouTube. So let's go. Yeah, so today we are building a feature into a popper. So popper is basic was when we built popper, it was only meant to show pop-ups and widgets or whatever that comes out of your screen. So many of the users have requested one feature that is like they want to show something inside the page, and they what they want is basically, let's say they have this pop-up or widget, whatever you want to call it for now, but they want to show it inside the page. So let's build that feature into it, this session. So this is a pure coding session, and anyone wanting to learn or is new into programming might learn few CSS basic skills, and I guess React as well. Yeah, and there's not much of the backend stuff. This is pure front end stuff only. So yeah, let's get started. And I don't know whether someone has tuned in yet or no. So I'll just begin with my. Okay, I don't think so. Anyone has. Okay, all right. Let's begin. So, first is I have this pop up, and let's make this a type of embed. So let me just create, and this will be the website where I'm testing this. So yeah, let me just create one more. This will be this one. Let me just center align it, and let's not hide the background of background to. Let's keep it as this. Next, 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 next. Let's turn this off. This is a new, and let me check once again. Okay, so this is my pop-up, and let me just change this type to from database. So over here, let me descending, refresh. Okay, as you can see, the type is now pop-up. I'll have to change this to embed so that I can switch the rendering of it. Okay, so let's in my popper.js, let's create one type that will be render embed, and within that, I'll declare all the logics which are required to render it. So let's go to your just main.js, and right now, if I'm not wrong, over here, reload images. This is it. This is it. Root dot render. Okay, yeah, this is the one. So basically, for now, the root is body. So if you can inspect and check this in the DOM, this is directly inside your body. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to render it inside any of the div. So for now, I'll code it to a static div, which I can change it into, add it into the settings of it. Okay, so let me just select this div. Okay, then let's override this temporarily. Variable variable root equals to, no, sorry, it's not at popups. Okay, document dot body dot append. Got it. So instead of variable parent root is basically document dot body. Okay, then I'll declare first I'll console dot log my popup, and let's just see what do I get back. Okay, so this is it. Over here I have this type to be as embed, so I can use a if statement over here is popup dot type equals to embed. Then I can simply declare the parent root to be this one for now. Okay, done. So let's check it now. Is it rendered inside that div? No, I'm not sure of it. So let me just also log parent root as well. Okay, I haven't done it like this. Okay, done. Okay, so there is no append child onto this DOM. So let me just check it. And this is not, this is query selector, right? Okay, that works. And hopefully it is rendered within, no, it's still not rendered within that parent. So let's do it console.log parent root fresh. Okay, so my parent is correct. Then then I think I'm opening a portal over there. I'm not sure about it. Let me just check. Mhm. So this is my container. This is my DOM. This is my pop up. Then this is popper. Is there any other div? Okay, this is the only one. Hmm. This is strange. This should not have happened like this. So what should I do now? I have to render it inside the div, and I'm not able to do it. Hmm. So root render. This is the one react dot suspense pop up. Let me just check this component. This component is it a portal? Okay, this is a portal onto a document dot body, so that's why it's not rendering properly. So I'll have to change it. So what I can do is I can pass on this div to this parent root, and I can pass it as like this parent root. Then I can use it over here parent root. Yeah, now this works. Sorry, I have to import it. Mhm. Yes, that worked. I think. Yeah, now I don't see this pop up inside the body. Now it's rendered inside that content. Yep. Now I just need to change this positioning and CSS accordingly. Okay, so let's do. Okay, first of all, let me just check if someone has tuned in into my live. Okay, no one's here. No one's here. That's great. Hmm. What was I going to do? I was going to change the CSS. Okay. So where is it? I think my base is over here. Yes. And I get the pop-up over here. I can use this pop-up to get the type. Okay, is embed. Then this will be like pop-up dot type triple equals to embed. If it's embed, if it's embed, no, it's not showing me as embed. So pop-up. Is it the whole pop-up thing or 446? Okay, this is not the one. So I'll have to pass the props properly. So first is, am I modifying this pop-up? I think so. I am. So what I'll do is I'll simply pass one more prop from my main.js, which is embed. Then let's go back to this is embed. This will be is embed. Then okay. So now I guess it should work. I'll have to check this one as well. Props. Am I passing all the props? Yep, I am. Okay, so let's go to here, and I think now it's available in the props console.log props. This is the one I think, and is embed is true. Gotcha. Then now this is props dot is embed. All right. So yep, is embed is there. Now let's go back to my base dot scss over here. I have done it like and dot is embed. Then its position, let's keep it as not absolute, but I guess relative will work. So let me just check with this. Okay, okay, all right. So this is the pop-up. I don't know where the content. Okay, here's the content. Then I don't know why this is so long. I'll have to. This is this because of height property? Okay, got it. Okay, all right. So I'll have to unset the height. Height is unset. Then do I have to modify width? Width should be 100% of it. I'm sure. Then width is 100%. This is the one. And do I need to do more? Also, one more thing. I don't need this background, I guess. So what I'll do is let's go back over here. I have this background property. So just debug it from where I'm adding this. I guess it's from framer motion in base.js. Yep. Animation. What do I call it? Animation prompts. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this is the one which I'll have to edit. So I just is embed is there. So if it's is embed, then pass animation props. Otherwise, otherwise nothing. Otherwise nothing. This box. Okay, it's not Embed, it's prop store. Okay, alright, now it's perfectly rendered within the content. I have to clean this a lot. So first of all, there should not be close button and everything. So yeah, this is okay. Why is this black bar still there? This one, backdrop filter and all. From where am I passing it? Backdrop. It's not in this. And I guess it's overlay, no overlay. It's no overlay, no overlay, no overlay. What is no overlay exactly? I guess I can modify this prop if otherwise pop up as type of embed. I think now CSS wise it's yeah, CSS wise it's fixed because I can't uh, its pointer events is set to none. So this is fixed. Only thing is about this. Oh, sorry. I guess I will have to do like this. Okay, then let's go back. Yep. Now my pop-up is rendered inside this content, and yeah, it looks good actually. I thought there will be more bugs and everything, but it just works out of the box. I don't know how. What do I have to modify? This is the one. Okay, let's create a multi-step pop first of all. Let me duplicate this. Let's add a button. Go to step two. Oops, not in step two. This has to be in step one. Go to step two. And by the way, we added this cool new feature over here. You can snap the dragging. So yeah, go to step two. Okay, just update it. Go back and refresh. Oh, strange. Why is it? Hmm. I think this is overwritten. Just change it again. Embed, save, refresh. Okay, go to step two. This is also working. What if I increase the height of this? Are there any more inconsistencies? Just check. Embed, save, refresh. No, I don't think so. It's working perfectly. I think for this close button, if it is an embed type, I don't think we require this close button at all. So let's just remove this. Yeah, none of the embeds require a close button. User can conditionally filter it. Yep. So let's do it. Okay, has anyone commented yet? No. I think no one is watching yet. So try again. Okay, it's working out. Let's go back over here. Oh, okay. So this absolutely works when my width and height is in pixels. What if my width is far more bigger than the content size? one, this one. So over here, let's say it's off like this. Then what happens? Embed, save. Okay, it goes out of the box. Yeah, so I'll have to scale this down if the width is greater than, yeah. So what I can do is over here, I can probably scale it down a little bit. What if I scale it to like 0.5? Yeah. If there's no space left in the container, I can scale it down to whatever required value which I want. So this will work. Okay, scaling down is the advanced part, so I'll check on it later. So let's just finish this close button thing. Mhm. The close button, then close button is this. I think it's in base.js. Close. Yeah, this one. Fight button is this. Fight button. Otherwise, it's props dot is embed. Then just remove the close button. Oh, how would I know? I have to decrease this. Embed, and let's do a quick refresh. Yeah, this is correct. This looks good. So now, what I have to do next? Should I improve the scale algorithm, uh, or should I complete this editor part? Okay, let me just finish it over here. So let me just render it in different tells and see what's happening over there. Okay, first of all, it should be always be center aligned of the. So let's say someone has this setting, and of course, if this is an embed type, I'll have to hide these settings. But let's create a fallback for these as well. So this is embed save. I don't think it will matter, or will it? Yes, it will, because now you can see that it's not center aligned. Earlier, it was equally on both the sides. Yeah, so let's change it. Mm, hmm. I'll have to go to base.js, then justify content. Justify content. Yeah, this is the one. Or otherwise, what I can do is popup state okay. Otherwise, if it's an embed type, then popup will always have. Let's do it. Let's go to this. This was the setting, right? So this is also is embed. So what I can do is justify content is center important, and then align item center important. Yeah, now it's center aligned. And these ones embed types. So what I have to do next is scaling it down a little bit. So how can I adjust it with? the width of the available space. So what I want is, let's say this container was small, it should auto scale down to the container size without changing layout, of course. So I think I can do it with, mm, I think auto scaling is there. Auto scaling, I have already implemented it somewhere. What do I call it? Scale. Otherwise, I can do it as over here. Scale, self styles dot scale. Yeah, this one. So I think in transform popups, this one auto scale. So over here, I'm scaling the pop-up automatically according to the screen size if it goes out of the screen. So I can use the same algorithm and replace the screen instead of the element width or the parent width. So let's do it. Hmm. First is this visit entry. What am I using from this? Browser width and height. Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. Auto scale templates. So let's do it over here. Also, one more thing. How will the mobile view work for this? I'll have to figure it out because this won't work on mobile. If I do mobile view, or is it working actually? Okay, I'm sure there is some certain bug which will render it differently if it's on mobile. I have to catch that case. No one has tuned in it. Just check the notifications. Okay, all right. So let's do it. Where am I calling this function? Where this is in this apply transforms, and these are the props, I guess. Second ones. Apply transforms. Apply transforms is this template meta. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Console.log apply transforms. Not. I just want to see what meta is. Refresh. Let's go back. Let's restart it. Okay, so it is browser width and browser height. These are the two properties which I have to change now. So what I can do is I can hijack it over here. If popups start popup id dot I triple equals to is an embed. Just do it like this. Or otherwise, should I declare a variable? No. That's not needed. Then, rather than doing this, I will do like browser width will be overwritten with the parent width, so which will be included in the meta as well. Meta dot. Okay, how can I get the parent width before the pop-up? Hmm, this is complicated. I think if because I'm only making one API call, and within this API call, I'm sending this browser width as payload and getting back the. Mm, so how can I split this? How can I split this? How can I split this? Think fast. Got it. I will do one thing. So over here, meta, instead of scaling, I can return a function which can apply this transform in client side. So let's go back over here. This is the transforms auto scale inside scaling. What I will do is let's go to modal props. Uh, mhm. Auto scale templates. This is actually a hard. What I can do? Think faster, fastest. So I have rendered this inside that. Now I want to auto scale it. Let's do it completely in client side. So let me just check it. I don't want to mess with this code. So I have this base.js code, and over here I want to have use effect with. Let's check it. I already have a reference to my relative relative reference element. Then this if reference element, is it a state or is it a use ref? It's a state. If this exists, then auto scale auto scale embed here. Okay, ठीक है. Console and also I want to do one more thing, that is I should is props. Let me just check it. Console.log props. I think my server has crashed. Yeah. Yeah, so over here is embed is already there. Nice. Props dot is embed reference element. If props dot is embedded, then get the parent node. From where I get this parent? Parent is not there. This is in popup.js. Parent DOM. Hmm. So this is pop over here. I'll have to pass parent root as well. So if parent root console.log log parent root. Okay, then parent root is this. It's logit. Stop. Okay, awesome. So what I have to basically do is height. I can increase it from the height. I can push the content itself, but for parent, I have to get the width of the parent. So width of the parent. This is not, it's props dot parent root or it is get client holding rect dot width. Otherwise, let's assume it to be zero. And if it is zero, if it's greater than zero, then only have to scale it. Okay, got it. Makes sense. So it's saying me that my current okay. Hmm. So where is my scale? Where is my scale? I have to do one more thing, that is popup dot state. Yeah, I want this as dependency because if I go to next step and then that step's width is greater, I'll have to do this again. Then let's apply a pseudo state. Okay, let's create a pseudo do embed scale. Then this will be set to set. Otherwise, and I have to stop everything. Otherwise, set it to one. If nothing goes into this match, how can I do this? I'll have to, I guess. Hmm, let me set pseudo scale. Set the scale in pop state. No, that is not the way. What I can do? If this or so, I can't use a return from here. New state scale is this. New scale is this. Then at the end of this, I have to set this. Now I think everything looks correct. Let's go back to this and multiply this scale with our pseudo scale as well. Is it this multiplied by pseudo and weight scale, and which I will get it as a parameter and then generate base styles. Let's go back pseudo embed scale. Perfect. I think it worked. Yeah. So let's say I increase this to 1000 pixels. Change this a little bit. Okay, it's not. Now let's go back to embed save. Yeah. Now you can see that what no matter how much width I set it over here, it's automatically scaled down to this container's width. And let's go to next step. Yeah, in next step it's not working. Let's figure this out as well. Okay, so first of all, if the state changes, is it not working because of animations? I can can see that the scale is greater than 1, which should never happen. Hmm. Got it. What is this? If if scale becomes greater, new scale, sorry, becomes greater than 1, why is it looking like this? Is it correct or wrong? I'm not getting it. I think it's correct. I have to fix it first. Okay. Date. Let's go back. Refresh. This will have to be embed. Let's save it. Let's go back and refresh. Okay, now this is correct. Next step is not going into correct scale. How do I fix it? Okay, first of all, let me just check, is it due to animation? Set timeout, and if it's due to animation, then I'll have to use some observers for this. Okay, this is working. Now it's not working. Yeah, got it. So what is happening is exact. I think the new scale should be multi. Uh-huh. It's not like this. So it should actually old scale. Then it should return old scale multiplied by new scale. Now it's correct. Let's go to step 2. Yep, now it's correct. My step one's dimension is, let's do it 1000, and let me just make its back fill as blue so that I can identify its area. Then let's let me just do this as this fill to be a blue. So my, no, not blue, yellow. Let's go back to this. Refresh, embed, save. Let's go back. This auto scales correctly. Then let's go to next step. Okay, I want to know whether this is correct, I guess. Embed, save, refresh. Okay, now this step is correct. Yep, everything is perfect, I guess. So, or not. I don't think this is it or no? Is it yes or no? Actually, it's not correct because this should have been like 7.5 something like this. Auto scaling issues. Where am I making the mistake? I think it is due to multiple invocations of this use timeout, and this is not the correct way. I have to figure it out later. So this is new scale. Still, this is not right. That's someone actually. Okay, cool. So let's fix this. First things first. Until here, everything is done. Whenever I change the step, it doesn't auto scale, but it should have. How can I fix this? How can I fix this? How can I fix this? Think. Reference element is not changed, I guess. Embed is not changed, only the state. We just check console.log invoke. Okay, okay. It's only invoking once. Then this should have worked, no matter what. Where am I missing something? Okay. Parent scale, new scale. We just console.log parent width, then reference element this width. I want to know what is its dimensions. 957 and 668. Okay. I think this is because of internal scaling. Yeah, 1012 and 608. 1012 is this one. Got it. Then let's go to next step. And also, I think 608, its current width is 608. So once I click on it, this becomes 498, which is not 498 is not the right width of this. It was 829. So when I'm switching the state, it's taking its old scale. How can I fix this? How can I fix this? I guess no one has tuned in yet in the YouTube as well and in LinkedIn as well. I don't know. So hmm, what can I do? Think very typical work. the old state. I can use the old state. Width multiplied by 1 by pseudo scale. Variable reference width. Reference width is basically this by pseudo scale. Now let's do the log again. This is correct. My next step is 829. Yes. Now I got it. Now I got it. 608 by 829 is not 773. So now I don't need to do this. I can directly set the state to new scale itself. Yes. Now the scales are not affected. No matter what its width is, it will properly switch from 1000 to 800 pixels by adjusting the scale. And let's go back. Let me remove this console logs. And also one more thing, I have to take care of this 100% width part. So that work or no? Okay, in dimensions, what if I set this to 100%? Update. Go to dbeaver, embed, save. Let's go back, refresh. Okay, for 100% it's not working. I knew it. Because in 100% basically. So I'll have to disable this in editor itself. If it's of embed type, you can't define width in percentages. Okay, so we have fixed it. Let's go back with this. Hmm. Wait, done. Let's go back. Yes, it's only working in pixels. So I'll have to transform it in backend. I'll do it later. Write it down somewhere. Okay. So this thing is now completely working. Now let's customize the editor for embed types. Let's go to this. Let's add an embed type over here. Video icon, pop-up types over here. I can define a new, which is for now I'll keep the icon as it is. Embed content in your website. Okay, let's go. Then refresh. Just check it once again. Okay, alright. Once I click on this, create a new popper. I think I have to add it somewhere else. Video. No, I don't think. Widget. This is for admin. This is for admin. is for client. This is for widget, videos, templates. Okay. Yeah, over here. Type straight out to export it later. Embed, embed. Will this work or no? I'm not sure about this. I think my server has crashed. No, it's not. Yeah, it's working. Templates. So let me just. I'll have to register few templates over there. Otherwise, it will just go into this. How can I do it without creation? Okay, I have to find it. This case pop up or it's in templates. Choose templates.js. Choose templates.js. Hopefully, I don't expose any API key or somewhere something like this in the stream. And then targeting finish. Choose template. Let's go to this. Then over here, if it's of type main, popup, or embed. Yeah, create new embed. Start from scratch. Let's start from scratch. Okay, now in editor, we have to customize this. I don't want this position to be visible for embed types and other things as well. So let's go to settings.js. Okay, over here, if let us define one property which will be like hide on type, then embed. Then we just go to my new.js and change render settings. No, it's I think called as settings. What is it exactly? I don't remember. Yeah, this one. We have to clean this up a lot, but that's not into our priority as of now. So you might see a lot of repetitive code as well. Yeah, this is it. Hide on, then element type and everything. If wait a second, this is pop-up field values, layout elements. This is element. This one. There is one more above it. This one. Hmm. If element settings dot global dot properties dot idon dot types dot include startup type dot key correct, then return. Let's use new embed from scratch. Just log. What is my start type? Console.log start type. Hmm, Come on, man. Start type is embed, which is correct for now. Now it says embed as well. So over here, element global field properties field hidden types include start type dot key, otherwise pop-up. This is console dot log. Where is this? This is element global properties hidden types. Hmm. Strange. Why is this? What is this field actually? Let me just log it. Cons field. It should be field.id if I'm not wrong. Field.support mobile. What is this? Let me just check. Okay, so there's no position. Got it. Got it. I'm inside the specific. What do you say? Setting. Over here, I have this panel as well. And without panel, I get one more field, which is this. Now it won't run. It won't be rendered. Actually, I don't have to do this hard reload every time, but yeah, it is working. So this setting is not available over here. EX4 to remove DOM padding if it's empty. CSS. Yeah, I can do this as well. So that's tailwind empty targeting. Is there any empty state? Okay, hidden at empty. This works. Do I have any console errors? No. So why my hot reloading is not working? I'll have to figure it out. Okay. So hidden empty. It's not applied. Okay, sorry. Haha. Should be like this. Why is it taking so much time? I'll have to fix this later. Start from scratch. Okay. We still need a cleanup because I think there's one empty border, I guess. Okay, that's not a border. It's okay. I'll fix it later. That's fine. Clickable, everything will remain the same. Shadow will be there. Advanced, then there will be hide closed. Hmm. Okay, so this is done. What I have to do is over here, is it still an embed or not? Is it still an embed? I don't think this has is embed tag, so we'll have to fix this as well. Mm, this is in base.js. This is embed. Okay, so I don't think this prop is anywhere present in the editor. Yep. So let's fix it. New.js. Let me find the pop-up renderer, pop-up preview box. Okay. Over here, I'll pass the start type as well. Pass start type. Okay. Then let's go back to this. Then it is already available in the props. Then in props, pop-up template preview. Let's go back. What is it? Template preview. Over here, I have to pass pop-up as pop-up template. Then I have to pass start type is embed equals to start type if it is of start start type dot key triple equals to embed. Done. I think this imports from the same context. Yeah. Start type is not defined. Props dot start type. Hmm. So will it work? Why I have not defined the props? Pop-up template previous. Okay. Props. The form over here. Then let's. Okay, I don't think it's still working. Yeah, and one more thing, there's one more than one pop-up preview box. So I'll have to pass it in all of this. Okay, just send this. Yes, it did work. It did work. Yes. So over here, if it's of embed type, we don't need this as well. There is this overlay. Which is- I guess this is the one. No, it's not this. Then this one. Yeah, we can directly render it inside. And also one more thing, if it's base.js CSS, and if it is of type editor, then and then it is of this. Anyways, I'm going to ignore it. Then to do it, center, 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 position absolute. This is fine. Yeah. Now it will work. But pop-up is embed. How to target a class? How to target CSS exclusive of class name? Okay, not. Okay, not. Got it. Not dot popper editor. Then only do this. Then I can. Perfect. Yes. Now I have to remove this background as well. Let's find this in new.js. This one. If start type is embed, is not equal to embed, then you can render it correctly. Okay, awesome. Let's go back. Perfect. Now over here for embed, I have cleaned this canvas. Then I guess rest of the things will remain the same. Background. I'll have to remove this panel as well. Background clickable. Okay, I'll remove it later. First, complete this display conditions. Display conditions. Display conditions. What is its file name? Or it's filtering display conditions trigger pages frequency. I can find one with frequency. Yeah, display rules. Sorry. Then in display rules, I have to do one thing. I have to completely remove this frequency part every page view, every session. I don't think this is needed at all. Then device is needed. Audience filtering is also, I guess, needed. Frequency, I'm sure it's not needed at all. Then page targeting, triggers. I have to change everything in trigger. Okay, let's modify the trigger. Mm, frequency. Then over here, what is my trigger type? This is my triggers. These are my triggers. Rather than rendering this trigger, I can create a new option entirely for. I don't want to mess with these settings. So let's go back. Index over here. We have behavior types. Not this trigger. Okay, display rules. So display rules are these ones. Selected display rules. These are not needed. Turn. Then let's add a return statement and where I can conditionally render it if it's not of type embed. Okay, let's. Do I have start type declared? Yes, I have. If start type dot key triple equals to. Let me just hide this user behavior and hide on types embed start type dot key rule. Okay, awesome. Okay, cool. So now over here, I have to modify this state's initial. How can I do this? Selected display rule. This is, I think this is defined at, okay, this is defined over there as well. So, rather than using overrides, embed is, let's create a new component altogether. Display user behavior, right? User behavior is this. So let me just copy new file embed conditions.js. This data embed user behavior embed export default done and done. Okay, then this thing I think is not required to edit. Then over here, if something, mhm, if overrides, if there is an overrides, okay, then this, and inside this, I can do if display rules dot find dot overrides is this in this, otherwise this. Hmm, I think so. This is correct. Where am I missing the brackets, bro? This is. I have to create this. I have to change this. Okay, I'll be right back. 1 second. I am back. Okay, so let's go back to this. In Embed, I have to remove these triggers and I have to find these overrides. Okay, so let me just find overrides. So declare overrides over here. Variable overrides. Overrides is this. Okay, then is override. If there is any override, then I will do. Got it. Override. I will render just override over here. And that too if override is present, that's it. Then let's fix imports for this. I guess I can just copy paste everything for now. Then I can clean it up later if required. Done. Okay, so this is my embed. Let's go to triggers. Yep. So over here in embed conditions, first I have to change this triggers to embed position. Then I have to display few conditions over here, that is inside an element, before child. Okay, I'll have to think about it. First is first is inside the element, after the element, and then got it. Understood. Embed position types. Then this is label is, I think only the on click and on hover ones are required. Once I can replicate same like those. Okay. The next is behavior types. Behavior types. Okay, this section is also not needed. Let's close this. Then I'll have to clean it up. Embed position types. Then embed. No, this is not it. Those behavior types is also not needed in this. Let's remove this. Exit behavior setting open. Is exit behavior setting open. Close this. Let's clear this up as well. Then triple equals to on click. Okay, okay. Oof. So I guess it's after element, before element, and inside element, and at last of element. Understood. Okay. On click. So I have to remove everything except on click, because over here there's no conditions on this. Mm, Assign this. Download is this. This will also put it. This will also put it. Also correct. Let's delete this completely. On scroll, then on click, then on click, then there is a on scroll. Let's remove the style. Okay, this input is also not needed. Selected behavior is this, then remove it completely. Then enable default actions. Default actions is also not needed. Exit behavior on exit intent. This is also not needed. When this is also not needed. I guess I removed everything. Okay, all right. Okay, first is inside before element, uh, display display the embed before specified element. Okay, settings description. I think I can change this. Value label is also correct one. This is correct. This is correct. Okay, so let's remove this. This is also not needed. All right, perfect. Before element, then I need it as after element. After element. Oh, nice. Then I want it as inside element as well. Inside element as first child and inside element as last child. Inside element first child. Before element, after element, inside element first child, out inside element last child. Okay, perfect. So over here, before element shows the embed whenever user clicks on. I have to change these descriptions. Whenever show the embed before the specified element, after a specified element, inside a specific element as a first child, then perfect. I'll have to change it so that it's not switchable as well. Hmm. Okay, where should I? There should be a CSS selector over here, right? So I can declare an input field, input CSS selector, then margin top is 2. This I'll have to copy it from over here. Input this one. Auto focus. Also, this input should be inside the div. Perfect. Now it looks good. Hmm. Embed position. Also over here, I have to change the label to overrides display conditions and embed position. This will be triggers. Sorry, oops. Triggers. Trigger. This is it. This is it. Okay. Overrides. Title is title is embed position. Overrides embed. Overrides. What do you say it? Overrides context data. I can leave rest of them for components. Embed position. Then I want to target this. Let's go to this over here. Rule override is overrides this. Okay. Otherwise, what I can do is render is this. Then title is embed position. Perfect. Then dot overrides. This will be. This will become dot render, and over here. This is such a boring task here. Otherwise, I can do override and then display condition. Rule dot name. If over here, if the rule dot id, right, rule dot id is selected, rule dot id override. Override is there, and override id selected, display rule selected, display rule. No, it's not this. Start type rule dot overrides dot start type dot key name है, then otherwise name. Okay, perfect. Embed position, then before element, after element, and everything. I'll have to change this. Focus must not be okay. Got it. I'll have to remove that autofocus. CSS selector. Also, in settings card, I have to remove includes object.keys.behavior if one enabled, one enabled, one enabled. Yeah, this at least one position is required. This is correct. Then next is I don't want to save this into behaviors. I can save it in some embed popup conditions.behavior. So embed position, embed position, correct? Behaviors instead of this behaviors, I can do embed positions. Let's paste this. I think I missed somewhere. Okay, behaviors. This one. Now it's correct, I think. Let's go back to this embed position before I can't disable it again. Then I want to switch between these conditions. I don't want to add them more and more. I don't, I think I can, if it's selected, then this is fine. Otherwise, embed position is behavior.value. Perfect. If includes, then remove, then perfect. Remove. Okay, awesome. Now I can switch between these. Then next is I have to get this CSS selector. So let me just, for now I have hard coded this somewhere. This one, the post content. Let me just save it. Not after element. I can do inside element as last child for now. Okay, update. I have to check whether it's persistent. Yeah, it is persistent. Okay, awesome. So let's go back to this, refresh. Then I have to get that if embed, then get the root element from embed conditions. Okay, then let me just find embed root.js, find function, find find embed root, embed conditions. Okay, first is export function. Okay, awesome. Export function, find embed root. Okay, got it. So let's do one thing now. I think I have already added this class over here. Okay, perfect. So let's log it over here first of all. Power.template conditions.embed position, console.log embed position. Find embed root is not defined. I have to import it. Behavior frequency audience. Strange. This is an embed. Inside element, this is fine. This is saved, I guess. Pop-up inside pop-up conditions. So in pop-up conditions, it should be visible. Or am I missing something? Whenever I refresh this, let me check this in database. Refresh in pop-up conditions. Frequencies. This is correct. Yeah, I do have embed position. I don't know why it's not. Am I trimming it somewhere? Okay, let's do one thing. General slash pop-up. Let me just check it over here if I'm trimming the response. Template conditions. Console.log pop-ups. Okay, over here in template conditions, I do not see any kind of embed over here. Is the ID correct? Entitled embed. Okay, this is turned off. How will it work? Yeah, now I do have embed conditions. This is also there. Just save this, close this. Pop-up conditions, embed conditions. Okay, then inside embed conditions, if first of all this is enabled to and values this inside, if embed conditions return document dot body, if return null, otherwise correct. If parent root embed parent root, then if okay, this is perfect. Hmm. Embed parent root, something is not right over here. I'm getting a feeling like I'm doing overdoing something. Got it. Embed wrapper function create embed root. Okay, then find if inside position if embed conditions dot inside position, then I don't have to return. I have to get the children. ठीक है. Variable root equals to null, position equals to child position, child position equals to null. Then I have to do one thing, and root is this inside element of last child. Okay, child position is child position index, root dot root dot child nodes, children dot length. Okay, I have to return this. I don't have to return root first of all. Then if root present है, then what I have to do is create a pseudo element which we can use as a parent node. I'll have to insert a parent node which I can use as a got it. If there's a root, then document pseudo element. This is root before end. It's not insert the pseudo pseudo element at calculate position index. Okay, perfect. Return null. Console.log embed parent root. Just remove this root. Let's go to this. I think my database connection has crashed. Okay, this is coming as null. It's not query selector. First of all, console.log embed conditions. I'm stuck in this boring embed parent. Embed conditions, find embed conditions. Embed conditions itself is null. It's not embed conditions, it's embed position. Embed embed position, right? Embed position. Embed position. Perfect. Can't execute on document object is not a valid selector. Dot value. I have to handle all the edge cases later on. So I got this div. I don't know where it is. This is the one. Okay. Inside this, I have rendered this. Okay. My pop-up was white itself, so I'll have to add some element into it. Update. Let's go back. Refresh. Yeah, it's working, but it's not working correctly. So now let's understand why it's not working correctly. So this is rendered properly inside my div. First of all, let me just check children position index. I think it should be child nodes. Root dot children dot before. Is there any dot after insert a element at specified index in DOM? Do I get a snippet? Insert element parent nodes insert before. Insert child node at specific index. Stating natives is controls and why you are warning of writing a generic function that can be a parent node. Let me just define it properly. create embed root at pseudo element and at specified position. Let's do it. Hmm. Can't treat properties of undefined reading children. Line 3. Oh, this should be child dot children. Parent and student. Parent child index. Child. Wait a second, I messed it up. This is child, which is correct. Let's add a parent itself. Parent, this should place. Yep. Now let's create pseudo element root. This is parent, this is child, this is index. Let's, yep. Now it's at last. Let's add it in the first as well. Copy inside element first. Update. Let's go back. Is it added at top? Okay, I haven't done anything over here. If embed condition is first child, then this is also correct. Still at last. I want to know why. Insert embed. Insert child. Insert child at position. Insert child at position. Console.log root comma child index. If index is not defined, then index is 0. If index is greater than this, otherwise insert before parent dot children dot index. Okay. This is parent dot children dot index. This is the root. Okay, so my insert children as position is not working correctly. This is 0. This thing is not working. Parent dot insert before. Correct? Insert child at position. If it's at 0 position, parent dot insert before. I actually don't know what insert before does. Before node and at position. Move the last element to beginning. Okay. Move the element from last. Method of node interface inserts a node before a reference node as a child of a specified parent node. Hmm. If the given node already exists in the document, insert before moves from the current position to the new position. Got it. Got it. Got it. Inserted at the end this should work then. Child. Then what is the index? Children dot index. Let me just hard code this it this way for now. Okay, it does not even work at. Okay, it does not even work at hard coded. This thing. Where am I stuck now? I have to index at set that position at root. Root is this insert before is not working. Hmm. The new node before which the new node will be node before which the new node to be inserted. Insert before. Console.log insert sibling after. So what do I do? Sibling after. How do I fix it? Oh, it's not even going into this. Okay. Then what is the index? Console.log index. Index was 0, I guess. Yeah, index is 0. So if index is greater than children dot, this is the last node. How is it possible? Array yaar, this should be parent. Yes. How did I make this mistake? Okay, so this is working inside first element. This is after element, before element. Let's do this as well. So after element, copy. Let's add a CSS selector for this. Update after element. If it's not this, it's not this. Over here, what is the condition? Inside element, after element, after element. Root is equals to value dot parent node. Oops, not that. Dot parent element. Then child position index is after element. No, it would be document dot value get the index of element in respect to parent dom. Is there any? Got it. Dot child node root dot children's array dot from array dot from index of after element, and this will be plus one. Position plus one, correct. Okay, awesome. And before element, perfect. Let's do this now. After element, yeah, After, I guess it should be outside of content. Yeah, this is it. This is the content box and this is the render div. Okay, awesome. And if I do it as before, copy before element and dot date. Let's do it. Now it is before this. Yes, yes. Okay, awesome. I guess so. Most of the things are completed. So let me just do one thing. Let me create one embed by myself, which is and place it at different positions, which is like this. Its background is like this. Then let me add other elements into it as well. Upload image. I can choose from GIF. Let us just select it as like this. Let's snap it into this. It's Friday. Text size. Where do I edit it? It's 32 and bold. So yeah, this is our embed form. Let's update it and let's try to place it at different positions. Yes. So finally, this is working all right for now. What I'll do is I'll overflow hidden date refresh. Yeah. So I guess popper can be used in this way as well now. Let's place it in different positions. We copy selector, copy selector. Let's go to this before element, paste this, update. Okay, then what do I have? If I copy a selector of this, copy, 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 copy selector. Let's go back before element, this, update. Now it will be after header. Yes, I guess this ends the embed part. I have added a setting to target it. Pages, page targeting is also required, might be required. Then frequency, if I do it as every session, let's go back. Now it won't be there because it's open once. Let's close this tab, open it once. Now it's there. Upon refresh, it's not there. Yeah, frequency can be required. Then when to stop displaying after converting, after closing. After closing, there is no way to close the pop-up actually. Embed, I mean, sorry. So, what can I do to improve it? Then let me just check this in. Yeah, device targeting also works fine. I just check it in mobile once. Is it? I have to change the design. Send to back. Let's change the size to for 18. Ooh, there's no way to change its width. Oh, I'll have to fix it later. Let's align it in center. This is mobiles and this is Popups. Let's go and turn on the mobile view. One second. Do I have to? What is the frequency of it? Before element, this is fine. Where is this? Okay, it's here. Why is it not working? Strange. Why is it not working? I'll look at it later. Desktop. Desktop is working properly. I don't know why mobile. I'll have to check it. Then yeah, these will just work fine. Then this, I'll have to get rid of these triggers and everything in overview. Okay, let's go back to overview. Overview.js. Let's create a form in this. Get free shipping. Let me check whether it's working or not. Add an input field. Sorry, this is image input. Enter your email ID and type is email. Type is update. Then let's add a form success step as well. Thank you. Bold 32, 32. Left line. Update. Refresh. Testing at popper.ai. Yeah, the form also works, and once I close it, yeah, this is also an expected behavior. So I guess embeds are working fine. Over here, I have to change the UI of this, but I'll keep it for later for now. I don't think there's anything left. Let me check if the pop-up is of very small. Success. Let's make this small. And the cover to be on left. What happens if I do it like this? Okay, okay, this will work. What if I insert it inside this element? This one. Copy selector, uh, embed position before element, paste, update. Now it should render before this. Yeah, I think it's working, but there are two, three things. First is it is not rendering at all in mobile. I have to fix that. Then I have to verify whether the scales are working correctly in. Okay, so ut dot data. Yeah, the scale is working correctly in desktop. I'll have to verify this in mobile. And once I close this, what happens? Okay. Hmm. So can I create spin wheels as well? I'm curious about it. Whether the interaction will work. Okay, let's go back. This instead of this, just place it here. Spin wheel. Rotation is -30. Okay, -30 is not allowed. I can do it as 300 degrees. Yeah, make it big. Let's do a spin wheel. Update, refresh. Testing at popper.ai. Yeah, the interactions are also working with other elements. Mhm. So yeah, I'll wrap this up now and I'll also end the stream. Basic functionality of Embed is done, but I'll have to clean this up a lot. Let me just there was one more in main.js, console.log. Okay, so one more thing I wanted to know, like why there is this space on top and bottom. It is because my pop-up has a minimum width height. So no, then I don't know. I have to figure this out. Why there's this white space? If I can remove it, it'll be all good. And there's this padding as well. Let's remove the padding. I'll have to remove this padding setting as well from here, this margin, because in embeds none of these matter. So yeah, I have to clean this editor part as well. This for settings and condition it's correct, but design it's not correct. What happens if I have a winning step? Let me just change it. Free shipping success step. Okay, duplicate, remove this, delete this, delete this, delete this. Let's add a coupon code, then free shipping, free shipping step. Then this will become free shipping step. No, sorry, dynamic. I want this to be a dynamic. I want to check whether this also works. Then in this, I'll edit the winning chances. Ship free. Free shipping weighing factor is 1. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so now it always lands on free shipping update. Test at popper.ai. It should land on free shipping. Okay, it's not. Yeah, the coupon is also working. What I wanted to check if this dimensions of this, say I make it large, not big, like this, and align this in center, maybe position position it in center. This also in center. Update, refresh. Now let's test it. So basically, it should be visible along with the borders. It should not crop out. Otherwise, what I can do is I can add few elements. So let's add a GIF as well, not an image. GIF. Let's place it here and duplicate and place it one over here so that we know. Say idea.com. Yep, it's working. It automatically scaled down. Okay, so yeah, I'll wrap the stream and I'll clean this up in the night. I don't know whether someone was watching or not, but yeah. Bye bye. Have a nice day.